WNBA player props for Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, the 7th of September, 2025. The Wednesday W action is packed with 4 games. It will feature 2 of the most famous basketball hoopers in the world, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. CC will be first seen in the Indiana Fever vs Golden State Valkyries encounter a noon affair. On the other hand, Reese's Chicago Sky will take on Golden State Valkyries that night. Betting enthusiasts will be keen to put a stake on 2 of the most high-performing players in NBA history. Here are my WNBA player props for both. Caitlin Clark player props vs Golden State Valkyries. The campaign hasn't gone as planned for Clark. The Fever's face has missed 10 games thus far, including 5 straight games. CC has tallied 18.2 ppg on 39% FG. She made 2.8 triples per game on just 29.5% FG. She was struggling before missing 5 straight games. Her groin injury had limited the superstar guard to 1/21st shooting from the 3-point range. However, the PG continued to produce at a high level as a playmaker. She is tallying 8.9 assists game for the season. Clark has dished 9 or more assists in 7 of the 9 games. I reckon she will hit the over in both points and assists after an extended relief to her groin. I also see her going over the 3-point mark despite her 0-7 effort against the Valkyries during the last go. Angel Reese player props. Reese was one of the least inefficient offensive players to begin the season. But things have flipped dramatically since mid-July. She has arguably been a top 10 player in the league recently. The incredible post player has been a one-woman machine for the Sky in the absence of Courtney Vandersloot and an inconsistent offense. Reese averages 13.2 ppg for the season. Meanwhile, she has put up 19.6 ppg over the last 5 games. On the other hand, she has pulled down 17 rpg during the last 6 games. This is the best rebounding stretch in league history by far. Overall, she has cleared the projected marks in terms of assists too. Reese has delivered 5 APG for the last 5 games. Thus I'd pick her to go over against the Dallas Wings defense that is helpless against high-producing players. Indiana Fever react to Caitlin Clark's decision to draft Aaliyah Boston. The 2025 WNBA All-Star Game is just days away and it will take place at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, the home of Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. To no one's surprise, Clark led the fan voting for the All-Star Game and as a result, she was named one of the captains along with Nafisa Collier of the Minnesota Lynx. With the first pick in the All-Star draft, Clark took Indiana teammate Aaliyah Boston. Boston is having a very solid season and she has helped keep the team afloat while Clark recovers from a strained groin. Boston, a 6'5" forward center, is averaging 16.6 points, 8.3 rebounds, 3.5 assists and 1.2 blocks a game while shooting 59.7% from the field. She was the league's Rookie of the Year in 2023 and received her 3rd All-Star nod in as many seasons. She has scored at least 20 points in 5 of her last 6 games, which has allowed the Fever to tread water with a 9-9 record. They had started the season with 4 losses in their first 6 games. Clark, who has formed one of the WNBA's best duos with Boston, is putting up 18.2 points, 8.9 assists, 5.0 rebounds and 1.6 steals a game. However, she is shooting 39% overall and 29.5% from 3-point range, and away from Gainbridge Fieldhouse she has made just one of her 28 3-point attempts.